In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing a Pool 1 Dino deck. So the win con in the deck is Devil Dinosaur. So he costs 5, he only has 3 power, but his ongoing ability is +2 power for each card in your hand. So your deck facilitates that by just having a bunch of cards that add cards to your hand. So Ant-Man, 1 cost, 1 power, ongoing. If you have 3 other cards here, give him +3 power. So it's just good value in Pool 1. Mantis is a 1 costing 2 power card. On reveal, if your opponent played a card here this turn, draw a card from their deck. So if you guess properly, then you get a card added to your hand, which keeps your hand full for Dino. We run Cable, 2 drop, 2 power. On reveal, put the bottom card of your opponent's deck into your hand. So just guarantees, gives you an extra card. Sentinel, on reveal, add another Sentinel to your hand. He costs 2, 3 power, so he's got good stats, and he just keeps giving you more copies of the Sentinel. We have the Punisher, ongoing, +1 for each opposing card at this location. He's cost 3 for 2, so as long as they have just 1 other card, he costs 3 for 3 energy, and then he just gets upside after that. Captain America, ongoing, your other cards at this location have +1 power. So obviously you want to play this probably in a lane that you also have Ant-Man in and really stack up one lane and get a bunch of stats there. Cosmo, ongoing, on reveal abilities won't happen at this location, so you can really shut down a bunch of different strategies like the deck I showcased yesterday. If you play this on the location that they have Odin at, or you guess where they're going to play White Tiger, you can really shut that off. Moon Girl, on reveal, duplicate your hand. So this is the powerhouse card. If you have like 3 cards in hand, now you have 6. Also, she comes out before the Devil Dinosaur, so you can have 2 Devil Dinosaurs in your hand. So you can play 1 on 5 and 1 on 6, and that's generally how you're going to win 2 locations if you draw Moon Girl and have Devil Dinosaur in your hand at the same time. White Queen is a 4 cost card that has 6 power. On reveal, draw a copy of the highest cost card in your opponent's hand. So she guaranteed gives you a card, and then it's probably going to be pretty powerful considering it's the highest card that they have in their hand. Iron Man, ongoing, your total power is doubled at this location. It's just a fantastic way to amp up a location and almost guaranteed win it. Then the Devil Dinosaur, ongoing, +2 cards for each card in your hand, already been over him. And Onslaught, 6 cost for 7 power, ongoing, double your other ongoing effects at this location. So Captain America will do double the buff. This will get +6 instead of +3. It'll double and then double again with Iron Man out. So let's see, your Punisher will get +2 power for each opposing card at the location. So that's the deck. I'm going to play a few games. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. Ongoing effects are doubled. I don't really want to play the Dino into there and the Punisher because, excuse me, the Mantis, because I want to have my actual ongoing cards go into this location. We got the Mantis ability anyway. Okay, they're playing Destroyer, so their deck's like arguably the best deck in the game. Don't know if we can actually beat this thing. And we have no turn 2 play, so that's also looking very bad for us. It's going to be really difficult to win this game, if it's even possible. Well, my guy. Okay, the Bucky Barnes. Alright, let's just drop the Deathlock over here. I'm gonna really try and shore up this location with just super high stat cards. Maybe drop Iron Man in this one, Devil Dino in the other one. Or I can just double Devil Dino if I think that'll do it. The one that gets doubled over here is almost certainly going to win this location. Yeah, 1 for 6 is pretty good. So I'm going to stop playing cards over here because when he destroys, the Wolverine's going to move. The Bucky Barnes is going to become a 6-power Winter Soldier, and this is going to die when he plays Destroyer. He's probably going to play Armor over here, so that way when he plays Destroyer, it doesn't kill his demon. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Moon Girl. I'll get a second Devil Dino in case that's what I want to do. Okay, so he's not waiting for Destroyer, he's just making a giant Carnage and the Winter Soldier. Okay. So we're going to hope that this wins this location. And then I'm going to hope the other Devil Dino wins this location. Alright, let's see what happens. They drew a bunch of rocks. This could also be a bot because they're just playing so strangely. Okay, well then yeah, it's just gonna kill everything. Yeah, this has gotta be a bot. There's no way one card is going to... yeah. Okay. So, we got the game, I'm not gonna complain too much, right? Alright, Moloch. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. After each turn, cards here lose 1 power. That sounds like a bad deal for Ant-Man, so I'm going to put him in the next location. Of course, Iceman has to hit Sentinel. Cards can't be destroyed. I like that. Alright, let's just curve out with our Cable in our Ant-Man zone. Because what else are we going to do, right? It's pretty easy to play it. I actually don't think I'm going to play Sentinel because I don't want to refill it because I'm going to play Moon Girl next turn for sure. So let's see, add a rock to each other location for both players. On reveal effects happen twice. I'm just going to play the Punisher in Wakanda. If they ever plan on contesting me over here, which it doesn't seem like they plan on doing, ever. So, I guess this will just be the location we win, right? So now it's time to Moon Girl. And I'm hoping it copies from left to right so I get an extra Devil Dino. It does copy left to right. Okay, so I'm gonna play Devil Dino here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that'll guaranteed win this location. I think we have this location under wraps. And I'm gonna play here first because I don't want it to just lose a power unnecessarily over here. Okay, was wondering if they were gonna Blue Marvel. It's gonna be Blue Marvel and then Onslaught most likely. And they have to play the Onslaught here. So if they play the Onslaught here, if I end up playing over here, then I'll end up losing both locations. But if I double up with Dino, if they just win this location and I win this location, I should win this location by a higher amount. So let's try that. Yeah. So we lose this one, but I'm hoping the difference is greater over here. 10 and 9? Come on. I was off by 1 to just get a straight tie for the game. That is unfortunate. I'm not even gonna try this name. We both have Spider-Verse avatars. I'm not quite that far in the past. I think I just pulled the Spider-Woman card. I don't know if the avatar was before or after. Yeah. So Ant-Man spread around seems pretty good to me. Gotta make sure I leave a space open for Devil Dinosaur, of course. 5 energy this turn. So if I had to guess, I would assume they're gonna give me Hobgoblin in 2 different locations. But I think I can beat that. Wait, what's going on? Plus 5 energy. Oh, and it's turn 3. Okay, so we'll do this. And he's going to play Hobgoblin, so I don't know if I want to take up a whole spot. So let's actually do here instead, because I don't want to be full. Unless that's Green Goblin and Hobgoblin, and that would be so freaking rude.
Assemble.
If it's both, that's just nasty, nasty. I'm definitely going to retreat if he had both. Wow, he did have both. I don't think there's anything I can do. I can play that to reduce the total power is doubled. If that's like ×2, does -8 times -8 equal +16? I highly doubt it, so I'm just gonna play Sentinel. Still have 20 in this location, so the only way that I can even stand a chance is if I just summon Sentinels, I think. Man, what a lucky guy. Had Green Goblin and Hobgoblin in time for turn 3. Yeah, so this one's done. He plays something big over here. I can't win. So I'm going to take my 1 cube loss. That was just a very unfortunate turn. My opponent is Nicky Nick. With Death. So they're probably playing a discard deck, and those are very strong. So hopefully we can put Cosmo on a location where they try and have an on-reveal discard effect and slow him down. That's assuming that, excuse me, not discard, destroy deck. That's Death. For each card destroyed, she gets cheaper. I just can't draw turn 1 and 2 plays. I'm actually gonna Cosmo over here. Just because if they play, Deathlock over here, if I should flip first because I have priority, and none of this stuff will get destroyed. I think if they had Deathlock, they would have just slammed it though. Little late for the 1-cost cards. I've got no choice, I have to contest this. Because as soon as this gets destroyed, it becomes a 6 power guy. So I at least have to have that much power here. Because if they play Destroyer, it'll kill both of these things, it'll have 6, and I'll just auto-lose that spot. Okay. Two Bifrosts. That's really stupid. Alright, I'm just gonna play... Can I even do that? I think I have to save Dino, right? I think I have to save the Dino. Cool, I have no one card. Okay, that's got to be a bot. You just... Oh, the death pool will go back and double its power. Demon. Yeah, this is not looking good. I'm going to try and play this here. If they play Destroyer, Destroyer has 16 power, I believe. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 15. I would lose the location by freaking 1. If I play this here and I play Mantis over here, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's more than 9. I'm winning this location, and if they don't play anything here, then my 2 power will win this location. So I think this is how I do this. Good, that will give my Dinosaur more power. 10 and 10. Yeah, deck's so broken. Deck is so broken. It's honestly pretty hard playing a pool 1 deck versus like the best decks in the game. It's not fun. Again, no early plays. Again, I feel like I'm getting really bad rolls in my opening hands as well. All right, let's go Cable. Lockjaw, okay. That's a really important part of their strategy. Okay. I don't know if I want to play Cosmo over here because that'll stop my Moon Girl from proccing. Let's just play the Punisher. Okay. Cosmo would have stopped the Mjolnir from going into the deck, but I don't think that's a super huge deal. If I play Moon Girl, I'll have 4, 5, 6. I think it'll only give me just the Onslaught. So let's just keep my hand nice and juicy here. Alright, so let's play the White Queen for stats. Ooh. So if you don't play a card during your next turn, you can drop this guy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is basically 15. Oh, I see the play. He's gonna think this is good. He's gonna pass and probably play the Infinite over here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So if I play this over here, we tie. And then I draw a card next turn, and if as long as I play a card that replaces itself, I'll be okay. So let's just play here. Okay, so he's not banking on Infinite then. So that adds Mjolnir to their hand because it's the only 0-cost card in their deck probably. And so this is going to be 12 power, so he still has to add something else over here to win this location. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It'll go down to 15. So we would tie, and I'd hopefully win and win. I want to put something more than 7 over here, so I win this location. I just don't have anything that can do that off rip. Yeah, let's just see if he can spread it around that much. I doubt it. Right. The Punisher's gonna grow for each card he puts here as well. Maximus. Oh, goodness. Alright, the Maximus grew our Devil Dino, so we got it. Woo! That was close. Alright, we have a 1-drop and a 2-drop. This is crazy. Okay, they're running armor. That's not scary for me. I'll play Ant-Man where I know it's safe to play Ant-Man. Let's just continue to keep the hand nice and populated. No Devil Dino, which is sad. Let's do that. I'm leaving a spot open over here because I can potentially Onslaught here and double Ant-Man and Punisher. Don't know if I want to fight for this location since they're going to be playing their thick cards there too. So let's play White Queen over here. Dr. Doom. Okay, that's good to know. So for those of you that don't know, on reveal, add a 5-power Doombot to each other location. Can't play Cosmos there. And when he plays Odin here, if the tiger goes on this side... Hold on. If he plays Odin here and the tiger goes on this side, 7 plus 5 is 12. So as long as I play like anything over here, I'll be okay, right? So I can do like this. And then like this. So this is 3, 6, 9, 10... It'd be 11 if Tiger went over here, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's more. So I'm gonna try it like this. Okay, Blue Marble messes things up a little.
Assemble.
So now he knows if he plays Odin here, it's going to be a 50-50, right?
Opponent snapped.
Well, they're very sure of themselves, aren't they? They might just play a big card here that's over 10 or higher, and then just bank on winning both of these locations. If I play Dr. Doom... I'll tie here, win here, but then it'll give me 14, so I'd have to win this location by more than like 4. Maybe that's the strat. Okay. Yeah, super lost. Alright, we have a curve. We have an actual curve. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll risk it. You know, I don't know what the other locations are going to be, so this is basically like playing into the dark. Another destruction deck. It is so crazy how everywhere it is. Yeah, none of my stuff's gonna get destroyed, so death is effectively useless for me. But I'm just gonna curve out into this location. Is that Carnage? Colossus, okay. I have to play here. I mean, I could Deathlock and blow this stuff up, but that would still only get her down to 7. So I'm just really pigeonholed it into what I can do here. Yeah, so he's setting up for a big destroyer turn. He's going to play Destroyer here to win this location to give +3 to the other locations. So I have to get bigger than Destroyer over here. I might be able to do it. I don't know. Let's see. He definitely plans on playing the Destroyer right here. Yeah, that's a fake out, I think. Now I'm telegraphing that I know what he's doing. Yeah, if that's Hobgoblin, I'm screwed.
Iron Man.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do. Like, I don't think there's any line that actually got me the game there, so I just have to retreat. Do y'all see how prevalent that Destroyer deck is? It's really crazy. Hopefully they do something in a patch to nerf that deck soon, because I just constantly verse it. +1 energy is not going to do me much good. Hopefully I guess correctly. If they even have a 1-drop or 2-drop to play. And they're taking their sweet time. Okay, called it correctly. Let's see what they're playing. Brute. Okay. Okay. No turn 2 play. Neither did they. Alright. I'm gonna see if they think I'll play over here. That's Groot. No, it's Punisher. Okay. I almost thought about playing my Punisher as well. Turn 4. Let's just keep our hand nice and thick. It won't work because of Cosmo, but I'm thinking about playing it anyway just because it has 6 power and it'll almost for sure shore up the location. On turn 5, all cards must be played here. So maybe I don't. Maybe I just contest this location because I know that's where we're both going to have to play next turn.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
That's fine. I'm still winning this location. So now you have to commit to it. Or it's a tie now.
Clear for takeoff.
On reveal abilities. Wait, what? Oh, because they all have to be played there. Okay, so yeah, that's really bad. Avengers Compound and Spider-Man together is just nuts, it seems. This is on reveal? No, it's ongoing. Already winning this location. They could just try and play here. I could actually just play here. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 10's higher. Let's try it like that. I bet they won't expect me to play there at all. And I was right in my prediction. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good. Let's go. That's how you do it.